Hello, I'm Linda Kemp and I'm here in the Holbein studio today, and I've got a few things I'd like to show you. I'm primarily a watercolor painter and I've written a couple of books on negative painting. So I'd like to show you a few things, a few techniques that I use that might help you if you struggle. These are a few things that I see people typically having some problems with. And one of the things I want to show you today is a way that I grade my color. Now I'm using Holbein paint. This is cerulean blue. I'm adding a little bit of water to it. Now what I usually see people doing when they pull the color away, because working in the negative, rather than filling my shape with color, I put the color around it. So what I see people doing a lot of times is completely covering the outside edge, painting around the shape, and by the time they start to wash the color away, this sets up and dries, so you get some nasty streaky things happening. So as we pull the color away and try to wash it out, what you end up with is an edge, both around your shape, sort of a halo, but also out on the outer edge. So I'd like to show you how I wash color away. It's just a little bit different. And you can do a number of different things to accomplish this in putting the color around. First of all, I work in one small section at a time, about that far. Rinse my brush. My brush is nice and wet, and I start way out here with my water. And I'm going to come in. Oops. It would have helped if it was nice and clean. Okay, in we go. And I'm really scrubbing at that paper. The paper that I'm using today is the Aquarius 2 paper. It's nice and smooth. But this is how I work up into my shape. So what happens is this color starts to bleed out into the wet paper. So I don't end up with a nasty edge around it. I get a soft passage of color. Let's turn the paper around a little bit and do a little bit more. Here we go. That far. Rinse your brush out and work in. Don't be afraid to touch the color. Let it flow. I turn my paper around as I work. You can change your color. Just a little bit of cobalt violet light. And I'm using freshly squeezed color. It also works if you've got the paint dry in your palette. And wash in. You can also take fresh color. I'm going to take this violet. I'm going to drop it in. Tip your paper and let the color flow. If it's not moving, it's okay to come back in with more water and wash in as you go. As long as this is still wet, you can introduce more water into the mix. And then we just carry on and put the color all the way around the shape. I hope you enjoy working with the Holbein products. They're absolutely fantastic. Lovely creamy paints, beautiful colors, well-packed tubes with pigment. I absolutely love them, and I know you will too. Thanks for joining me.